Hey homie, welcome back to my channel. How is it what's happening? My name is Omi Odike and this is Talk to Your Homie TV, my darling. Here I love to give very sweet and juicy gist, and today we're talking Bbnaija lockdown day 49. This is such an emotional journey for me. Today is the day that, well, Sunday was the day Erika was disqualified. And usually I make my video immediately, live eviction show happens. But yesterday was a different one for me. I'm going to discuss a lot of things. What can we learn from Erika being disqualified? What can that teach us as human beings? We're discussing that. And we'll discuss like some background discussion, like Dorothy's thoughts about Erika, Kid Wire, bruh. This is going to be a very meaty conversation. So I want you to just come as a human being, just take off every bias. This is not in any means trying to bash Erika. I'm just going to discuss what we can learn. So let's first of all go through like the background gist. Oppo challenge, yeah. So Dorothy and Kid Wire were announced the winners of Oppo challenge because I told you they had to do like a mini photo shoot really. So Dorothy and Kid Wire won that. So they each get one Oppo phone, an Oppo Reno 3 phone, and they get 1 million naira each to go with. Can you imagine? So next, guys, the eviction. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, it feels like it's amazing. Tricky T is in the 8th week. Can you imagine how did Tricky T scale from week 1? Because Tricky T, not because he's my friend, but because of the fact that from week 2, Tricky T was always like bottom 4. Like how God's grace works. How God can just pick you from nowhere. 8th week, are you joking? So now let's talk about the results here. At this point in time, I think almost all Nigerians are voting for Leko. At this point, almost everybody's voting for Leko because Leko was up with Kid Wire with Nengi, Tricky TV, and Lucy. But the people that are hot in that list is Kid Wire and Nengi. And Leko had 41% vote, and the next person to him was Kid Wire with 16% vote. Do you see the margin? What? After Kid Wire, we had Nengi, who had 13% votes, and Tricky T, who had 11% votes, and then V, who had 9%, and Lucy, who had 8%. So Tricky T had more. I mean, I'm just happy for Tricky T, I can't lie. But obviously, at this point in time, everybody's voting Leko. If not for anything, for this whole Erika thing, everybody had just wanted to use Leko to prove a point. From the day the show began, we could tell that I knew Leko was going to go far because, one, Leko is the Nigerian story. Do you get me? How some Nigerians, it kind of have become a pattern in Nigeria, you get me, where like some people who look a certain way get to be judged funny. Do you get? I mean, if any case comes on, I don't know, any bad case, I know you know what I mean, Sha, but any bad case come on, it's people who look like that, who wear dreads, who, you get me, it kind of now feels like it is almost an abomination to be a creative person and to look creative, you get me? Because if you're a creative person, let's be real, I once in a while want to scrape my hair, I'm dyeing my hair every time. You're creative in your whole life. So for guys, they kind of just get stereotyped. Oh, this guy is wearing dreads, so he must be that. So the moment I saw Leko, I kind of knew that this guy is going to go far because this is the Nigerian story, and he's smart. Even with that, he's a musician. He's smart. He's getting me, and he kind of feels like a good person, so I knew he was going to go far. Then guys, Lucy. So when they announced, because only one person was evicted and one person was disqualified. So when they announced Lucy was evicted, Lucy's exit was just, it was typical Lucy. She just put her hand and don't come near me. It was a pleasure. She starts to walk. Nobody comes to hug her because she's like, don't come near me. Do you get me? And then she goes to the door and she was like, I beg. And it was like, oh my gosh, Lucy, like, must she be dramatic? When the booker asked her, she told the booker that she didn't want to cry. And maybe she didn't want people to come and hug her so that she won't cry. But I kind of just feel like, bruh, Lucy, you were tired of the house. You were like, I beg, let me just leave. If you felt like the energy in the house was against you. Lucy, I mean, if she watches my video, man, don't feel bad. See, bruh, we pushed you. Nigerians pushed you to this point. We pushed you. And if you look at it right now, the margin is not even like, it's not even high. Between you and V was just like less than 1%, you get me? So don't feel bad. You stayed your course. We liked your energy. We just didn't understand you, babe. Like you were going off a lot. I advise that you see. I advise that almost everybody should see like a psychologist once in a while. I don't worry. Actually, I will start working on doing like a talk show or something with a psychologist. That would be dope. So yeah, I advise that she sees a psychologist because I think she needs to calm down. Now let's get to the crux of the matter. Erika's disqualification. So now on Sunday morning, Dorothy was gisting with Ozo. I was talking about how she's confused, because if she looks down to like that was before Erika was disqualified though. She looks down to the problem. Like, what was the problem? Was the problem man? Because it felt like the whole shout was about man. So was the problem man? So Dorothy feels like, is it that, or she kind of feels like Erika was acting. You get me? Because nobody understood you that at some point Erika said to turn her anger on Dorothy and Prince, talking about how Dorothy and Prince were fake housemates, all that thing. Dorothy's confused. Like, I don't know, because how can I be fake when I came to come and wash your hair? I came to have your bath for you and I'm fake and thing. And so just have that in mind about how it could be that she was acting. And then when she wakes up on Sunday and she's talking to Kidwaya, she doesn't seem to remember, that's Erika, yeah? Doesn't seem to remember what she did. You get me? She doesn't understand what she did. She's just telling Kidwaya that she kind of senses it, but she doesn't really understand. So she has come to Kidwaya to have a conversation with Kidwaya. Kidwaya is like, man, that let him know, like, see, Kidwaya was a big man. He stood by her. He even tries to prep her for Ebuka's questions. He just stood by her, yeah. But I think that that's like the first point we have to attack. Do you understand? People you hang out with. See, on Sunday midnight, like Sunday morning, yeah, Kidwaya was talking to Nengi, because I told you that after the party, Ozo was drunk, so he passed out and thing. Not passed out, he just slept off, and he threw up. So Kidwaya was talking about how he was the one messing everybody up. You get me? Ozo will be there. Ozo will not want to meet his eye, like meet him eyeball to eyeball, because once they see, like, the Kidwaya will be like, "Ah, fun, come and take another drink," and Ozo will take. So he kind of messed Ozo up. Now, so Kidwaya obviously kind of feels to me like somebody who is still in he still wants to jaye, he still wants to get me, he still wants to be happy, that is his phase of life, yeah. I feel like Erika's mingling with Kidwaya should teach us who we spend our time with. Do you understand? Because if you as an individual, opposites attract. If you as an individual meet somebody who you feel like, I feel like it is when we are younger as ladies that we still want to hang out with the F-boys, not F-boys, like the guys who are still, or their head is still in the game, party, but I'm telling you, honey, is that once you reach 24, in fact 25, 26, 27, it's good to stop and ask yourself, okay, what is important to me? Because Erika was talking to Kidwaya, yeah, and talking about how that they can still hang out in future, but she needs to curb her alcohol intake. And Kidwaya was like, you cannot hang out with me and reduce your alcohol intake. It's not possible. Like, I know myself. There's no reducing drinking around me. Do you get me? So we need to be sincere about who we are hanging out with. Look at Nengi and Ozo. I remember at the beginning, maybe like second week here, I think what Lucy, thank you. The day Nengi and Lucy had that quarrel, yeah, and how Ozo guarded Nengi, don't talk. So after the whole, fight, Nengi was telling Ozo that, see, please, next time, if you see me shouting at anybody, please leave me alone. I like to express myself. She was even saying that, she doesn't like Ozo's ginger because she likes somebody that will even follow her and fight. Which one is Ozo telling her, calm down? No, she wants somebody that will follow her and fight. No, let it be heated, yeah. And then the next fight she had with Kaisha, that was almost like, that Biggie even came and gave them strict warnings, yeah. Then you went to go and tell Ozo that, Ozo, that thing I told you, forget it too. If you see me fighting, hold me, stop me. And you can see that Nengi hanging out with Ozo, even though it is annoying sometimes just being together a lot, but it has calmed her down. The Nengi who thought, nah, gra, you get, she has calmed down. Every lady who is 26, who is like in the mature prime age, yeah, we need to ask ourselves, what are we doing? Who are we hanging out with? Are we truthful to ourselves? I think when you pass 24, leave all those life of, oh, I want to hang out with this kind of guy, that kind of guy, babe. Leave all that thing, honey, and be truthful to yourself. What you want, like, sit yourself down and ask yourself, for what values do you want in a man? Do you understand? You can't be crazy and you want someone that will match your craze. Imagine craze upon craze. Obviously, Kidwaya could handle his alcohol intake, Erika could not. And I mean, when I was younger, I used to drink, I can't lie. I had to stop because my system is rejecting alcohol right now. When I drink, so now I fall sick, I get irritation. I'm not supposed to drink. My body is saying, oh, me stop drinking, yeah. But I never got to the point where like I drink and I forget myself. I think it's when you're still young, when you have not mastered your alcohol, your body and your alcohol level, you get me, that you can still drink and pass out and thing. I feel like if you know that you drink and you pass out, you drink and you go crazy, then you need to we are in control of our lives. Sit yourself down and ask yourself, okay, what do I want to do? We need to learn to have levels here. Why was she disqualified? Biggie listed a lot of reasons why. First of all, the one that Biggie said, yeah, that crowned it all was Biggie saying that it is an offense to constantly break Big Brother's rule. That's her first offense, and she has. Like, you know, when she was drunk, she was even interacting with like the camera, talking to the camera, and Biggie's like, bruh, it is an offense, you get me, or breaking the rule really to converse with the production team, is breaking the rule to deprive a housemate of a provision that Big Brother has provided them. That's the whole princess bed. Erika just had quite a lot of, you know, like things that Biggie pulled out that they had to just disqualify her. On my social media page, I didn't post it. I was in my feelings. All I kept on saying yesterday was, Erika is disqualified. I say like every 5 minutes, Erika, because I'm just like, really? And do I think Erika was totally under the influence? No, I feel like there was a level of acting to it, if you ask me. I feel like, I mean, everybody who goes to the house with a kindness strategy is what I feel. And then let's go to her talk with Tricky T. Now, there's this notion, you get me, online that Tricky T is two-faced. I don't see how he's two-faced. I feel like it's only normal. When you see somebody like that who is at the edge, to calm a situation, you will like just kind of say what you feel the person needs to hear. Because I remember when Biggie called them for live session before the live eviction show happened here, Biggie was asking them, which relationship do you think you want to mend? And Tricky T said something. Tricky T said that he wants to talk to Dorothy and Kidwaya, because I watched it when it all started, when Erika was talking to, when she was, you know, dissing Leko and saying, Tricky T even went to come, and in fact he came and went to carry her out because she was in the house. If he had carried her to maybe outside or something, you know, I mean, their men drag her out, she would have not been seeing Leko. It would have reduced what she said. She would have been calmer. You get me? But when he came, Kidwaya in particular said, no, leave her. You want to show drama, but Tricky T told Kidwaya that almost tomorrow when the alcohol like clears from her system, she will regret it. Kid said, no, don't worry, she will not regret it. Obviously, Kid too was, that's the problem. Obviously, he's carefree. He was obviously intoxicated as well. He wanted drama, you know, but I saw Tricky T try. When she was disqualified, he spoke about it, to Kidwaya. I don't see him as two-faced, you get me? In fact, I see him like somebody who tried. Somebody who really tried to help Erika. What I would just say is, I wish Erika all the luck. I want to talk to her fans. Erika fans, please. I mean, I saw a GoFundMe page. I don't know how true that is, but I heard that right now, just in how many hours of her being disqualified, they've raised money for her. I think they've raised about $9,000 for her. Yeah, I think so. Bruh. Yeah, it's good to make money, yeah, it's good to give her money, but let's just, that girl needs help. Whether she was acting or it was real, whether it was a raw emotion or it was not, I feel like Erika needs to go through Erika is somebody who left her house, and according to her story, left her house at age 19. She was still a teenager when she said to live alone and hustle for herself. Doesn't have a father figure. She even said that her friends will say that she can be a serial killer because she has no connection with her family and saying, Erika needed a friend. That was why I kept on saying, and I mean, there's a particular person, I think it's Mimi Loud. Every time I say this thing, you will say, oh, me, I'm going to leave your channel. Relax. That's why I kept on saying that Erika needed to connect with Leko, because I knew that Erika needed a Leko the same way Nengi needs. Like, Nengi has changed with us though. I could tell that Erika with Leko and Erika with Kid they were just different people. So obviously, in the house, towards the end, Erika needed a friend. Somebody who would keep her in check. Every time she spoke to Kidwaya did not connect. He did not connect. I know there were times that he would be telling Kidwaya, I feel lonely, but he did not understand. He did not connect with her. So I feel like now Erika needs therapy session. More than everything, trying to make us feel like she's whatever. That girl needs, after she heals and things, she needs to go through a process of healing within. Erika has so much in her. I mean, she's disqualified. So they've stripped her of even the money she won in the house from all the tasks that they did. They've stripped her of it. Erika just needs, she needs help. She needs a psychologist that will come and pull her from wherever she is, you get me, to like stand there. And this Erika's disqualification has taught me the fact that I need to push my girl talk segment more. Let's have it. Let's talk. Let there be a voice that is talking real talk. Let us express, and I feel like it will help me heal as well. I told you guys about the segment I'm creating, the girls talk here. It's basically, we're going to call it hashtag what will Omi do. Share me your story if you're going through anything psychological, emotional, religious wise, whatever, but you don't know what to do and you're a lady, or even you're a guy, really. I mean, but I'm a lady, I cannot connect to guys. But if I must call somebody to my channel, I will call. But let us have a conversation. Send me a mail of your story, your predicament, what you need me to talk to you, advise you on hello@talktoyourhomie.com. When I see the mail, I'll come here and do a segment and I'll tell you what I will do in that process. I wish Erika luck. I hope her fans treat her right. Please, guys, oh my God, the insult you would get online will be mad. People will be insulting her. I feel like now, as ladies, like, can we just take our mind off everything she did, the strap, everything she did, and just show her love? That girl needs love. She was, I mean, the Erika from week 2, I liked her at the beginning of the show, but as the show, went on, I started to just see different sides of her that I'm like, this girl is unstable. I don't hate Erika. I cannot hate Erika. She's a girl. She's beautiful. I feel like there's still that bubbly side in her, but I feel like she needs help to curb herself and she needs to heal, you get me? So yeah, go online, please shower her with love, please shower her with, like, positivity. There will be a lot of negative noise and voices online hitting Erika, so please let love outshadow them all. Then moving on to Neo and V. Neo was issued a strong and final warning because of that whole thing he did with V. And I mean, I told you guys, I think it's wrong for somebody to be angry. V was so angry that night when they were trying to reconcile. She was angry, trying to push him, leave the door. She even held, she like, leave. I hate it. When somebody's angry, why will you hold the person? Don't hold me if I'm angry. I get to the point where I'm angry. That's why I usually will walk out. It's better I walk out, or even if you're my mother, it's better just walk out, and just film. I mean, I'll take a long walk and come back. When I come back, I'm calmer and better. But don't hold me down. Don't. Like, you can make the person just do. You get unthinkable things, don't. So anyway, because of that, blocking the door from V to pass, Neo was issued a strong and final warning. Oh my, make Neo shiny eye. Hey, make it shiny eye. But yeah, that's all that happened in the house as at day 49. Today was very emotional for me, I cannot lie. I feel really bad. It was touching, but I hope we've learned our lesson. And yeah, I hope we show Erika like love. Man, just what's your opinion about this whole Erika matter, her being disqualified, and I mean, guys, everybody seems to be voting liquor right now, and I think more than ever, because of that, his whole, in fact, Erika dissing him, all those things she said, I think the whole world wants to prove that, you get me, he's a star. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for, like, I mean, good things. But that's all for today. Today was very, I mean, this video should have come out a whole lot earlier. I had to just, after the show, I had to go and sleep. I had to sleep, wake up, so that I can talk from a fresh head. That's what I wanted to do. But I want to hear your opinion, Sha, about this matter. Please do not time to judge or anything. Let's just talk from, I don't know, advise her, talk to her. And remember that when you're advising her, you're not talking to Erika alone. You're talking to Erika and any other lady or any other person really who is in that whole Erika bracket. You're talking to them as well. But that's all, my darling. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to send me a mail at hello@talktoyourhomie.com about your story. Let us begin this what will homie do, our girl segment. I'm sure after 6 months, you and I will be better people through the process here. But yeah, my darling. Oh yeah, then one more thing. Remember I told you that I had something big coming. So because of one subscriber, because in the comment section here, I have chosen to bring, so should I tell you what it is? Don't worry. I will be posting my first vlog video on like YouTube. So that vlog video is behind the scenes of what I did, the whole big thing. I'll be showing you behind the scenes of it. It's coming very, very soon. I think it was a good video, but I really hope you enjoyed. So you see it there and something, and when you see it, you have an idea of the big thing coming, obviously. But wait for that vlog video. And I've been doing a lot of. I think I might do more vlog. In fact, if you like that vlog video, tell me in the comment section, because if you like it, then when the video comes out, if you like it, then tell me so I can do more vlog videos. But I love you guys so much. I really love you guys. This has become like more than just a YouTube channel for me. We're friends right now, and it's very therapeutical for me, so I can't lie. But thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and I'm looking forward to your comments. I want to just know what your take is on this whole matter. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.